Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon. And this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League. The group stage and match day one. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It's DINAMO Zagreb facing Manchester City.
Well, cheers, Derek. These home fans are going to enjoy this. They surely must. With the team coming as big as this to your club, make sure you don't let yourselves down. Don't let those fans down. Don't let your families down. Really, really give it everything you've got.
Side. An element of caution about this selection.
Yeah, 4-5-1, Derek. The 5 players behind the lone striker will need to support him. Looks very strong midfield offensively and also defensively. The back four will be protected throughout the game.
You consider the success Manchester City have enjoyed in recent years, but you get the feeling that the Champions League and winning the Champions League would be bigger than anything for them.
Well, absolutely. All of a sudden it's become reachable with all the money they've spent over recent years. Now Manchester City fans, players, coaches alike are looking at the big trophy and saying, we'll have a bit of that.
Given your roots, Lee, you know all about what City fans might be thinking.
Absolutely. Second division, relegation normally, but not now. Now all of a sudden it's Champions League.
It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1 underway. Walker. Bernardo Silva. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Well, he was just a fraction offside then.
That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close.
With David Silva. De Bruyne now. David Silva. And now with Angelino. Sterling. The ball with Rodri. And getting the ball forward is the key for Manchester City here. Will there be any end products? Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Taken short. Alert defending. Gabriel Jesus. Wonderful chance. In it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here it is again. It looks a simple goal. He gets in a position not that far out from goal, but he has to hit the target. He does that, and it's in the back of the net.
And they're playing once again. Manchester City with the advantage. Théophile Catherine. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Rodri. De Bruyne. You've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. Given away. Sterling has it. And now they have the ball back. Petkovic. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. And now with Angelino. Sterling. He could pick out a teammate. Maximum commitment, and he's given away the corner. Elects to go short. This looks promising. Rodri. Now Silva. Back from the byline. Gabriel Jesus comes up with a goal.
Here's the replay, and I can see why the keeper's a little frustrated. He thought he got enough on that to keep it out, but it's just come past him and he's unlucky, really.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
So 2-0 now. Moro. Dilaver. Petkovic. Mislav Orsic. Moro. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. And the keeper exuding confidence.
Yeah, doing his job, right position, right time.
Manchester City did lift a European trophy, the Cup Winners' Cup, back in 1970. You grew up watching them. Useful looking ball. Well, that's the end of that for now. David Silva. And the throw-in forthcoming. Petar Stojanovic. Rodri. The ball with Rodri. Angelino. Gabriel Jesus now. Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the short lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
On the ball, Teofil Catherine. Ariane Ademi. Hajrovic. Fernandinho with it. And Sterling has it. And now with Angelino. The ball with Rodri. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Rodri. They really look after the ball when they have it. Will he play it in? The ball with Rodri. And moving the ball nicely. De Bruyne now. He's protecting it well. Rodri. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. De Bruyne. Can he open them up here? That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Dani Olmo. Moro has it. Lost possession.
Well, City controlling possession. It's important to have strong, dominant players in your midfield, and they've got that. Just look at what that control gives you.
Read it superbly to take back possession. Petkovic. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Others in the vicinity. And they deal with the threat this time. Stones. Attacking possibilities on the flank for City here. Nicola Moro. Dani Olmo. He's given it straight to the opposition. And a chance for him on the flank. David Silva. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Rodri. It's with David Silva. The ball with Rodri. David Silva. He continues to make hay. Well, I'm sure he heard the footsteps of his opponent. A City free kick forthcoming. That could well be his final warning. He's got to tread carefully from here on in.
Well, he has, yeah, but it's quite easy for the referees to throw yellow cards around willy-nilly, but not on this occasion.
And the keeper takes charge in dealing with the free kick. Ariane Ademi. Hajrovic. And that's an important intervention. Rodri. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Walker. Stones. Walker. And now Stones. Well, possession is the watchword inside their own territory. Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Not giving him a moment's peace. De Bruyne. Individual quality coming to the fore. Bernardo Silva. Great block. Deflected behind. Corner forthcoming. Well, we expected he would be a dominant figure out there. Every reason to believe he would be, but not solely.
Well, Derek, he's not the only reason why his team are losing today, but he's so influential normally. He definitely will feel the pain of this performance.
And they've gone for the short corner. Cutting the ball back. Off the post and back in play. He succeeds in clearing it.
Well, he'll be looking at that and thinking, how did he not score? I'm not so sure either, Derek.
Crossing possibilities. And a no-nonsense clearance. The ball with Rodri. De Bruyne now. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Almost his second goal of this match. But the goalkeeper had his own views on that subject.
Well, he'd be looking for a brace, the striker. Not to be on that occasion.
Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. Sterling. Now he must favour the cross. Sterling. And offside it is. And now with Angelino. Rodri. David Silva. They've regained possession. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. And now with Angelino. The ball with Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Walker. Rodri. It's with Bernardo Silva. The ball with Rodri. And moving the ball nicely. A real opening now. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, as we can see, if a striker is free in the box and the great ones just stand still, they know chances will come in that position, and he wasn't disappointed.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored.
Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Dilaver. Giving them the gift of possession. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. A really top-notch piece of defending. Corner for Manchester City. And De Bruyne firing it over. It didn't happen for them. Walker. The ball with Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And so it is, the first half story has been written. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Wow, he's simply the difference between these two sides. All the eyes will be on him.
And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. And now with Angelino. Sterling. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Angelino. The ball with Rodri. Rodri. Gabriel Jesus. Terrific block there. Taken by David Silva. Very clear who got the last touch. So a corner coming up. Well, Gabriel Jesus can lead the line with the best of them. All his qualities on display in this match, Lee.
Yeah, I bet the keeper is sick of the sight of him. He's been peppering that goal from all sorts of angles, as you can see. Good goals to boot as well.
David Silva's corner. And fisted away. And the defender takes care of business. Rodri. De Bruyne. Angelino. Space and time for the cross. Rodri. Here's De Bruyne. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him. Well, Derek, he can relax now. He's got the hat-trick. Fully deserved. Well done indeed.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It could be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. Mislav Orsic. Moro has it. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. It's with David Silva. And Bernardo Silva has it. Rodri. David Silva. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. The ball with Rodri. It's with David Silva. De Bruyne. Well, he took care of it defensively. And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Phil Foden now. Walker. It's with Bernardo Silva. Foden. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Well, great read there to intercept. Teammates could potentially join in. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. But strong play here on the shielding front. Dani Olmo with it. Is this the moment? And this time, it's in!
Let's have a look at that again. The keeper thinks he's done enough, but he hasn't. It's just gone past him. He does get a touch on it, though.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Goals in plentiful supply, 4-1 currently. The ball with Rodri. It's with Bernardo Silva. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Getting forward. Will he play it in? And the danger cleared. Petar Stojanovic. Excellent ball over the top. Just drifted into the illegal position, offside in the opinion of the officials. And Manchester City will go to their bench. Lovely first touch, that wasn't easy. Silva, this might pay dividends. Gundogan. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Silva, Gabriel Jesus! The goals keep going in for them. I don't think they're going to throw this away now. Absolutely omnipotent.
Well, I just love to look at perfect technique, and you won't get any better than this. It's just a dream strike. Brilliant, brilliant effort.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Ademi on the ball. Leovats. Others in the vicinity. Delivering it into the box. And you need your defender to take charge. Marin Leovats. Ademi on the ball. Has a go. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Nicola Moro. Ademi on the ball. What can he do from here? They've lost it. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Gundogan. Walker. It's with Gundogan. It's with Bernardo Silva. Keeping the ball moving. A chance to whip it in. Damian Canzior. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Good-looking sequence. Oh, they have it again. Well, a quality interception. We shouldn't be surprised. Fernandinho. Foden. It's with Gundogan. It's with Bernardo Silva. Walker. Bernardo Silva. And clears his lines. Gundogan. It's with Gundogan. Foden. Strong play here. Out of play for a Manchester City throw-in. A change in the offing for City. It's with David Silva. And Sterling has it. Pulls it back. Well, the attack promising as it was. Scuppered there. Stones. Phil Foden now. Gundogan. Mastery of the passing game. Bernardo Silva. It's with Gundogan. Gundogan. Just drifted into the illegal position. Offside, in the opinion of the officials. Lovro Mayer. On the ball, Theophile Catherine. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And he's fired over the corner, making sure nothing untoward happened. Getting forward, and teammates to play it to. And a wretched cross, really, over everyone. And a throw-in it's going to be. It's with Gundogan. Stones. Sterling. It's with David Silva. Phil Foden now. Sterling has it. Sterling. Gabriel Jesus. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Gundogan. Good piece of attacking play from Raheem Sterling. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. He's given us away. He's using his strength to good effect. No-nonsense clearance. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. Lovro Mayer. Moro has it. And the emphasis is on creativity. Tremendously strong in the tackle. It's with Joao Cancelo. And a throw-in forthcoming. Theophile Catherine. Petar Stojanovic. Kanzior with it. Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. And the cross is very much on. Firing it towards goal. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. So the corner played into the box. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. So a corner here. He's driven in the corner. Punched away. Another corner. And over comes the corner. And a corner there that really lacked guile. But he has just veered into an offside position this time. He's protecting it well. Couldn't hang on to it. Useful looking position, you've got to say. A chance to whip it in. And he stopped them just when they looked menacing. And on the ball, Goyak. And possession lost, intercepted. And the ball with Stojanovic. And that is full time. Really, the worst possible start, you've got to say.
It's not a disaster, it's only game one. You can't afford any more slip-ups. That result will eat away at the players until game two comes along.